What's up YouTube? This is Nick Lawson. Welcome back to another video. It is currently January 31st and it is 4:27 in the morning. And I am about to complete my 30-day meditation challenge for the month of January in 2020. Alright, so meditation. January 2020 is the month that I chose to challenge myself to meditate for 30 days for at least 30 minutes every single day. And throughout this entire year of 2020, I'm going to continue to challenge myself to do something different every single month. Every challenge might not be exactly 30 days, but it will be something that pushes myself and challenges myself to grow and to experience something new and to push myself into a new direction in life. Just to experience and see and learn and grow and to find new perspectives in life. So for this meditation that I did in January, I chose guided meditation and I used the Headspace app. This is not sponsored by Headspace app, but I really do enjoy Andy Petticombe. He has a very soothing voice while you're listening to it, and I love his ability and his ability to help someone find a mindfulness and to begin meditation for someone who has never done it before.
And then automatically, naturally, there's that feeling of enjoyment. So it's less about trying to create and more about noticing what to give up.
So the Headspace app and all of its tools were super useful for someone who had never meditated before, and I just really enjoyed my first experience with it. So one of the main reasons that I did this meditation for 30 days in January is because I wanted to become more mentally aware of myself and my surroundings, and I wanted to see how it impacted my mood and impacted my attitude towards everything that I do. So one of the things that I really loved about this meditation is that for 30 days, every single day, it was the one time where I was able to completely break away from the entire world and just gain complete solitude. So I was not distracted by my phone, I wasn't distracted by anyone else around me. I threw in headphones and I listened to the meditation app, put my phone down, used the guided meditation, and used that solitude and that privacy to find my own mental space. And I think that that privacy and that mental space for yourself is super important for growth, because it allows you to reflect and it allows you to slow down and to breathe and to be very aware of the moment that you're in. And I loved being able to find that nice little short 30 minutes just throughout the entire long day, the very hectic long days of everyday life, and just to find that one short little moment of solitude where I was able to become completely aware of my surroundings and my life and where I am right now. I wasn't so focused on the future, I wasn't so focused on my past, I wasn't always focused in the thoughts for the future. It really allowed me to sit down and breathe and to focus on one sole thing, which was just breathing. Now obviously, I'm not a guru at meditation. I'm not crazy good at this, so my mind wandered every single time that I meditated. It wandered this morning whenever I meditated, and I'm sure that it will continue to wander as I meditate further. But one thing that I got gradually better and better at each day was beginning to notice and note where my thoughts were going, which is one of the tips that the guided meditation gives you, is to note those thoughts, because whenever you're meditating, your mind tends to think of so many different things and start to wonder. but it's always noting those thoughts and being able to realize them, push them aside, let them go, and then just breathe and completely bring your focus back on your breath. And I think that one time throughout the day of focusing on my breath allowed me to become very aware of my surroundings and where I am right now. Sometimes I tend to think too far ahead in the future, and I'm always trying to plan ahead for the next goal or the next task that I have to achieve. And sometimes that can be very daunting. It's nice to be able to realize that you do have goals and you do have tasks, and yes, there is a time and place to plan for that, but it doesn't have to be constant all the time, every single day. You need a time and a moment where you take a breath for yourself and allow your mind to reset and to breathe. It also gave me a really beautiful moment throughout the entire day to find gratitude. What I mean by that is it was a wonderful time for me to sit there, and as those thoughts came and go, I would think about and reflect on my past and goals that I have achieved. It allowed me to think about personal growth that I have already gone through. So I'm super grateful for each moment that I had, that I was able to find that gratitude for the personal growth that I have already gone through, and to look forward to the personal growth that I will experience, not only through these challenges throughout 2020, but throughout life. I think that one thing that I took away from the meditations every single day is that in that short moment, yes, it was a time to allow me to slow down and to breathe and to focus on the moment, but it also really allowed me to relieve any stress and to alleviate any anxiety that I was having. So any anxious thoughts about the day, that just goes back to the tasks and the plans that you have for the future and those goals. Yes, it's good to have those, but you need to also realize where you are in the moment. I think it's better to focus on the steps and the process to achieving a goal rather than stressing and worrying and having the anxiety of one day being at that goal. But it's one of those things where I fantasize about being a successful father or a successful husband or a successful entrepreneur or a successful CEO. And sometimes those thoughts can get a little overwhelming because those are huge tasks and huge goals in life. But without taking the time to realize the moment that you're in right now and the awareness that you have of that, you wouldn't be able to focus on each step that you need to take to get to that goal and to achieve those tasks. So I think meditation was a really nice way to bring all that back down for me. That way I wasn't stressing over the next huge goal that I had and wasn't stressing over the next huge task that I had. It really allowed me to find my own inner peace with where I am right now, which is super beautiful and super helpful, and I feel that I will continue this meditation probably every day just because of the habit that it has already formed. Throughout doing this for 30 days, it allowed me to create this habit, and I can see how it's already positively affecting my mood every single day. It has affected my attitude at work and my attitude around other people, and all around it's just had a positive impact on my mental health. So one thing that I want to achieve throughout the challenges that I do every single month throughout the year of 2020, and that I was looking forward to in this challenge of meditating for 30 days in January, was to become more self-disciplined. Self-discipline is an area of my life that I feel like I lack. I feel like I lack self-discipline in a few different areas of my life. It's really hard to become self-disciplined whenever you never challenge yourself and you stay in this small, little, confined, comfortable circle. So I'm pushing myself outside of my comfortability zone by doing challenges that I've never done before or never truly challenged myself to do. And I plan to continue to challenge myself so that I can grow and become more self-disciplined and become more mentally aware of my surroundings and my life around me and the people within my life. So this month in January, I meditated for 30 days and meditated for 30 minutes. And I think that 30 minutes is a good amount of time to meditate. It was a little bit of a tough pill to swallow at the beginning because as someone who had never meditated before, 30 minutes of sitting there and just trying to focus on absolutely nothing, which is what I assumed meditation was just completely clearing your brain, which is virtually impossible. But that entire 30 minutes the entire time my mind was racing of thoughts, and I didn't know how to clear my mind whatsoever, so I thought that I was just failing. For the first few days, I just thought there's no way that I could do this for 30 days, let alone past 30 days after this. I figured after this 30-day challenge, I would never meditate again in those first few days, because I didn't see how it was going to be beneficial for me to just sit there and run through my mind all for 30 minutes, just play back things that were stressing me out or that I was anxious about. But now I think that 30 minutes is a good amount of time to meditate, because it's a short enough time to where it doesn't take away from your workday or your workflow, but it's also a long enough time to be able to slow down and just take that moment to yourself and gain that solitude and that privacy to sit down and really become aware of your surroundings and where you are, and just to really gain some mental focus and mental control over yourself. So this next month, February 2020, I challenged myself to do the Wim Hof method for 30 days, every single day. I don't know a whole lot about it. I had a friend recommend it to me, but from what I've seen, just a few short videos, is it's a breathing exercise. Something about it changes your physiology, and it looks like it promotes a lot of motivation and physical and mental health. So I'm excited for this challenge. But apparently there's something about cold showers in there as well, so this will be fun to experience and to challenge myself to do. But yeah, this Wim Hof method, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna challenge myself to do it, and we'll see how it goes. So if you like this video, please subscribe to the channel, hit that hitchhiker's thumb below, comment any other challenges that you think I should challenge myself to do throughout these months of 2020, and I will see you later. Peace out, people.